If you want to learn how to run a business, one of the quickest and most effective ways is by purchasing an investment property. Investing in property offers a hands-on approach that immerses you in the essential financial concepts and decision-making processes needed for running a successful business. From securing financing and managing cash flow to understanding profitability, risk management, and tax implications, owning an investment property teaches you real-world business and money management skills. This direct exposure not only sharpens your financial acumen, but also helps you navigate complex challenges that mirror those found in broader business operations. Let's just focus on financial leverage, which is using borrowed capital to increase potential returns in the domain of real estate. Financial leverage in the real estate market refers to the strategic use of borrowed capital, most commonly through mortgages, to enhance potential returns on investment. Instead of purchasing a property outright with cash, an investor can use a loan to finance a significant portion of the property's purchase price, contributing only a relatively small percentage as a down payment. This approach enables the investor to control a larger, more valuable asset with a limited amount of personal capital, thereby amplifying the potential returns on their investment. The central premise of financial leverage is that any appreciation in the property's value benefits the investor not only on their equity stake, but on the total value of the property. For instance, if an investor buys a property worth $500,000 with a 20% deposit or down payment of $100,000, any increase in the property's value directly impacts the overall return, not just the amount they invested. This makes leverage a powerful tool. When property values rise, the returns are enhanced because they are calculated based on the entire property's worth, rather than solely on the investor's initial investment. However, leverage is a double-edged sword. Just as it magnifies gains when property values increase, it can also magnify losses when values decline. If the market takes a downturn and the property's value decreases, the investor would still be responsible for repaying the full mortgage amount, regardless of the reduced value of the asset. This situation can lead to being underwater, where the outstanding mortgage exceeds the property's market value, resulting in substantial financial strain. The concept of leverage is based on the principle that borrowing enables investors to manage assets that significantly surpass their available capital. For instance, when purchasing a property with just a 10 to 20% deposit or down payment, any appreciation in the property's value applies to the entire asset, not just the initial investment. This can greatly boost returns, but it also brings additional risk. If the property's value declines, the investor remains obligated to repay the loan, which could lead to substantial losses. Now, let's explore some examples. Nathan arrived in Sydney in 2013, having just moved from overseas. Shortly after his arrival, he secured a position at a warehouse, which marked the beginning of his journey in Australia. Eager to invest in his future, he approached HSBC Bank and secured a personal loan of $60,000. With this loan, he purchased his first investment property at 58 Lake Ave, Cringila, Nindisalbaja 2502, in 2014. He contributed a 20% deposit, which amounted to $52,000 of the property's purchase price of $260,000, and, as a first home buyer, he benefited from a stamp duty exemption. In 2015, Nathan revalued the Cringila property, discovering it had increased in value to $300,000. This appraisal allowed him to cash out $32,000, which he then used to invest in a second property. He purchased 15 Cedar CL, Watanabe, named Southall, for $320,000. Putting down a 10% deposit of $32,000, he paid approximately $10,000 in stamp duty. With lender's mortgage insurance added to the loan for the next few years, Nathan successfully sold both properties. He sold the Cringila property in 2016 for $375,000 and the Watanabe property in 2018 for $441,000. After accounting for taxes and agent fees, he netted approximately $100,000 from each sale. With the proceeds from the sale of the Cringila property, which totaled just over $100,000. Nathan made another strategic investment in 2017. He purchased 24 Deans Ave, Singleton Heights, Ninsapadaz 2330, contributing a 20% deposit of around $73,000. He also paid approximately $12,000 in stamp duty on the contract price of $365,000. This property proved to be a lucrative investment, selling for $555,000 in 2021, which generated a profit of about $160,000 after taxes and agent commissions. In total, Nathan's investments in these three properties earned him over $360,000. After repaying the initial $60,000 personal loan from HSBC, he walked away with a remarkable profit of approximately $300,000, showcasing the power of financial leverage in real estate investing. While financial leverage can be a powerful tool for maximizing investment returns, it also significantly heightens exposure to risk. For example, if the value of a property were to decline by a certain percentage, Nathan might find himself unable to secure financing for a second property. In such a scenario, the entire deposit on the first property could be lost, representing a complete loss of his initial investment. Moreover, Nathan would still be obligated to repay the full mortgage amount, regardless of the property's diminished value. If the market continues to decline, this situation can lead to being underwater, meaning the property is worth less than the outstanding mortgage balance. This predicament can create substantial financial strain, as Nathan is left with an asset that is not only devalued, but also encumbered by debt. This example illustrates the dual nature of financial leverage. While it can significantly enhance returns in a booming market, it also magnifies potential losses when property values fall. Nathan must carefully weigh the benefits of leverage against the risks involved, ensuring he is prepared for the possibility of adverse market conditions. Understanding this balance is crucial for making informed decisions in real estate investing, as the potential for significant gains comes hand in hand with the risk of substantial losses. This traditional path to wealth has effectively helped many individuals build substantial fortunes through real estate investing. By leveraging financial gearing, using borrowed capital to enhance potential returns, investors can significantly amplify their profits. Financial gearing allows investors to acquire properties without needing the full purchase price upfront, enabling simultaneous investments in multiple properties. This strategy can lead to higher returns as property values appreciate and rental income increases, ultimately resulting in greater wealth accumulation over time. Additionally, leveraging can improve cash flow, as rental income may cover mortgage payments and other expenses, allowing for reinvestment into new opportunities. However, financial leverage is sensitive to market fluctuations. While it offers the potential for significant gains, it also carries the risk of magnified losses, particularly in volatile markets. Investors must carefully balance the benefits of enhanced returns with the associated financial risks. To navigate this landscape successfully, they need a solid understanding of market conditions and a well-considered investment strategy. Successful investors conduct thorough market research, select properties wisely, and maintain a diversified portfolio to mitigate risks. This informed decision-making, combined with the strategic use of financial resources, has made real estate investing a compelling avenue for wealth creation.